Let's be real. The way we work is completely changing, and the freelance world is absolutely booming. So, if you're looking to build a career that's not just paying the bills, but is actually built for the future, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to lay out the blueprint for your freelance success. $500 million. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's how much freelancers in Bangladesh alone are earning every single year. This isn't just some local trend. It's proof of a huge global move towards skilled remote work. The opportunity out there is just massive.
So the big question is, with all that opportunity, how do you get your piece of the pie? It all comes down to one thing: mastering the skills that companies are desperate for. And that is exactly what we're going to break down right now.
All right, here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at the skills that literally build the digital world we live in. Then, we'll get into the skills that help businesses grow and make money. After that, we'll dive into the creative side, the stuff that really grabs people's attention. And to wrap it all up, we'll give you a super clear, step-by-step path to get you started.
Okay, let's start at the very foundation. We're talking about the technical bedrock of our online lives. These are the skills that build the websites, the apps, and the systems we use every single day.
First up, we have AI and data science. Now, this might sound complicated, but at its heart, it's about teaching computers to learn from information and make smart decisions. Think about Netflix recommending a show or a chatbot answering your questions. That's AI in action, and the demand for people who can do this is just exploding. This is the real cutting edge.
And let's talk about the money, because it's pretty incredible. Even when you're just starting out, you can earn a really solid hourly rate. But as you get better, as you build more complex things, that rate can skyrocket. The growth potential here is just off the charts.
So, you're ready to jump in? Awesome. You can start learning on sites like Coursera, test your skills in competitions on Kaggle, and when you're ready, marketplaces like Upwork and Fiverr are full of clients looking for data experts right now.
Next up, another absolute giant: web development. These folks are literally the architects of the internet. In this day and age, every single business, every creator, every idea needs a website. And web developers are the ones who bring those ideas to life. This skill is always in demand.
The financial side of web development is really strong. I mean, look at this. Even a beginner working just part-time for clients overseas can bring in a fantastic monthly income. It just goes to show you the power of having a global skill in a global market. It gives you so much freedom.
And you know what the best part is? You can start learning for free right now. Sites like FreeCodeCamp and countless YouTube channels offer incredible, in-depth courses. Once you built a few projects, you can start finding clients everywhere, from the big platforms to local community groups.
Okay, so we've built the digital house, but a great website or app is kind of useless if nobody ever sees it, right? That's where our next set of skills comes in. This is all about getting traffic, getting people to the party.
And that brings us to the powerhouse combo of digital marketing and SEO. This is all about connecting businesses with their customers online. Whether it's running ads on social media or making sure a website shows up first on Google, these skills are the engine that drives online business.
One of the really cool things about marketing is that you have options for how you earn. You can take on one-off projects, like setting up an ad campaign. Or you can build a really stable, predictable income by having clients pay you a monthly fee to manage their social media or SEO. You get to choose.
And again, you can learn this stuff from the best in the business, often for free. Places like Google Skills Shop and HubSpot Academy offer certifications that employers really value. Once you have those, you can find clients anywhere, from huge companies on Upwork to the small businesses right in your own town.
All right, we've built our digital space, and we're getting people to visit. But what makes them actually stick around? What grabs their attention and makes them care? The answer is a powerful, creative voice.
This is where the magic of graphic design and video production happens. We live in a visual world, right? So if you want to stand out, you need amazing visuals. This could be anything from designing a cool logo that tells a brand's story to creating a short, punchy video that goes viral on social media.
And you do not need to be a formally trained artist to do this. Tools like Canva make design accessible to everyone, and you can get professional-level video editing software like DaVinci Resolve for free. You can build a portfolio on sites like Behance and find clients on Fiverr, Upwork, or in online design groups. Now, visuals are key, but don't ever underestimate the power of good old-fashioned words. This is where content and copywriting come in. Content writing is about sharing useful information and building trust,
while copywriting is the art of persuasion, getting someone to click a button or buy a product. Both are incredibly valuable.
And if you think writing doesn't pay well, you might want to look again. A single well-written blog post can earn you over $100. And if you get really good at copywriting, the stuff that directly makes sales, the hourly rates get even higher. Great writing is valuable because it gets results. Simple as that.
So we've covered the top 5 skills you need to be thinking about, but just knowing about them is only step 1. Now let's pull this all together into a simple, actionable plan that you can start using today, no matter which skill you decide to go for.
Look, the path to becoming a successful freelancer really boils down to 4 simple steps. First, learn. Immerse yourself online and learn the fundamentals. You can find amazing courses everywhere, and platforms like the Online Training Academy are fantastic resources for this. Second, practice. Don't just read about it, do it. Create your own personal projects. Third, build a portfolio that shows off your absolute best work. And fourth, earn your first client. That's it. It's a cycle. Learn, practice, build, earn, and then repeat.
So there you have it. You've got the roadmap. You know the most in-demand skills, you've seen the earning potential, and you have a clear 4-step plan to get started. The digital world is growing every single day, and it needs talented people like you. Your future is right there, waiting. So the only question left is, which skill are you going to master first?